Wentz to the end zone, wide open. They did it. Zach Ertz. Eat that W, Philly.
Prescott rolls to the right, rolls for the end zone. Cooper tiptoeing along the sideline again. He makes the catch. Both toes in for the touchdown.
Well, you probably know it by now because it has been preached ad nauseum. The remaining schedules for the Cowboys and the Eagles, of course, the big one right there, Week 16, when they face each other, that likely will determine which one of these two teams makes it into the tournament. So which offense has the edge down the stretch? Our Patrick Claybon is with Kurt Warner for the answer.
All right, Kurt, let's examine some of these matchups going into the playoff push. We start with the NFC East. Somebody, in theory, has to win. At least, who do you have the most confidence in offense-wise, the Cowboys or Philadelphia?
Well, I tell you what, I called the game on Monday night for Westwood 1, and there wasn't a whole lot of offense in that game until late by the Eagles specifically. I'm still going to lean towards the Cowboys here. You know, they didn't play very good offensively really the last 2 weeks, scoring on their first drive and then struggling the rest of the game. I just believe there's more pieces there. I believe that Dak has had a better overall season than Carson has. When you look at all the weapons that are out and all the injuries they've had at the wide receiver spot, Carson Wentz hasn't been as consistent. Even though neither one has been great, I'm going to lean towards the Cowboys on that one.
The Cowboys have to take on the Rams this weekend, who could get some help from the crosstown Chargers and be right back in that wild card hunt in the NFC. A Rams team, Kurt, that's got 1,000 total yards in the past 2 games. What have they done to bring this offense back to what it used to be?
Well, I think exactly what you're saying, Patrick. They've gone back to what they were last year, and it started with running the football a little bit more, trying to feed Todd Gurley a little bit more than they had earlier in the year. Whatever the reason, I know we're going to continue to speculate, but right now it's working. They're feeding that, and then they're playing. The play action game has been huge for them. Haven't got the same number of big plays this year as they did last year. That's really what separated them and made them so difficult to stop, were the big chunk plays they've gotten. Didn't get a whole bunch from the other night, but they're starting to come more than they were early in the year. And so run the football better, be able to own the line of scrimmage, and then get some of those big plays back that can change the complexion and put pressure on the opposite team. That, to me, is where they've changed a little bit. The question is, can they stay that way? Can they stay consistent in those areas down the stretch? If they can, they got a chance.
And a team that's had a problem with consistency, they haven't had a 3-game win streak all season, the Houston Texans. It felt like they were done with the AFC South, but here comes Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to ask you confidence-wise again, Kurt, who do you feel the best with offense-wise, Houston or Tennessee?
I tell you what, I may surprise some people, but I'm going Tennessee. I love Deshaun Watson. I love the playmaker that he is. But once again, you talked about it. Haven't put a number of games together in a row where they're playing really good offensive football. There's a lot of inconsistencies there. They can be great at times, no doubt. We saw that a couple weeks ago against the Patriots. But you just don't get that every time out. This Tennessee team, since Ryan Tannehill has taken over, you know what you're getting every week. You're getting a lot of Henry running the football downhill. You're getting a lot of play action, and you're getting big plays from Ryan Tannehill. He's making big plays all over the place. So I know what I'm going to get every time out. May not be as explosive as what the Texans can be at times, but overall consistency, I'm going with the Titans there.
And Kurt, before you go, we've seen explosiveness from New England, but it's come in the form of flea flickers, wide receiver reverse passes. Is that it? Is this what we're going to see from New England in terms of trying to make plays on offense for the rest of the season in the playoffs?
Man, I hope not. I hope they can get it together, because I'm really excited to see what the NFC can throw out there with the teams that they've got right now. But they're going to have to do more. They're going to have to generate more, and I think it starts with consistency. You know, Tom Brady has got to see consistency from the guys around him, whether it be up front or on the perimeter, so he knows what to expect and he can depend on them and trust them. It's not that there's not guys open. There are guys open at times, but I believe Tom Brady's back there going, well, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Oh, man, they came open. Now I'm too late to throw it to them. So they have to build some consistency from a week-to-week week-to-week basis in practice if they're going to get any semblance of an offense going, by playoff time. There's only a few weeks left to go. Still a lot of issues there, but I hope they can get it together because it'll make the AFC a lot more fun.
We'll see what they have coming up against Cincinnati on Sunday. Kurt Warner, thanks, man.